Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. It's the Foxes, the famous Foxes Aftermath show, not live from Alcúdia, live from the car in Leicester. Let's get your views in. Let's get your comments in. It's for the fans, run by the fans. We want your comments. Let's get going. It might not play, but anyway, forget about that.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newby Co estate agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Morning all, how the devil are you? Hope you're well, hope you're good. Did we all enjoy yesterday? Well, what do we think? What do we actually think is going to happen now? What do we think? Where we've got to go? What we've got to do? What's got to happen? Like I said in my interview, my video after the game, I've had enough of Brendan Rodgers now. I really have. I do believe it is time for him to go. He has reached that ceiling, and I don't think he can take us any further. Yes, FA Cup. Yes, we've won the community. Counts. It's now that matters. That's the problem. It's now that matters, not the past. Now that it's the present that matters. That's all I care about. Just before we get on about, I'd just like to thank to all the people that told me to bugger off back to Spain on some Instagram posts. Absolutely fantastic comments. If that's the best you've got, over the moon with that, pal. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, bugger off back to Spain. I ain't been here for 2 years because I haven't been able to get here for 2 years. There was no football played in the King Power for 15 months. Make sure you get your facts right, pal, before you start putting comments like that I should go back to Spain because I haven't been here for 2 years. Get your facts right with your first a year and a half down the ground. So, up. Sorry, the Wi-Fi is just in and out a little bit. Right, sorry for that. Let's get some comments in. Break. Yes, I know I am. Yes, hopefully it'll be all right in a minute. You'll just have to bear with me because I'm out in the cold in the car. He should go, Ethan. Yes. Patrick Hook setting up 2 defensive midfielders, no creativity. Yes, I totally agree with that. There's been so many people coming on. Morning, Ian. Hope you're well. Rodgers has got to stay. Who do you want if he goes? If you want to get someone, you go out and get someone. I know there's nobody out there. There's only a few you can get that out of a job. Nuno, maybe Nuno, who knows? Graham Potter would be a decent man. British player manager. But I know there is no one out there straight away. But like he said, let's just go underachieving. You're having a laugh. Let's just go with his comments he made yesterday, shall we? To start off with, Brendan Rodgers says. Brendan Rodgers calls on the fans to get behind them on Thursday. We need to support. We need the support with the players supporting them, getting behind them. If they play backwards, it's not a negative pass. It's a start of another attack. Players feels like a sense of anxiety. If you want the players and the fans to get behind you, start playing football that they want to get behind you. That's helped. That helps the crowd. The crowd yesterday was dead. It was like a morgue yesterday. It wasn't even like a library. It was like a morgue. Councillor, morning councillor, was at the game. Shocking team selection. Why did he not start Cal? I'm just going to bring hold on, Mark comments up, and I'll keep breaking up. Sorry. Like you, Jamie, I'm running out of patience. I don't blame the fans for leaving early. I don't blame the fans. They pay the money. They can do what they want. David Marriott, I agree with you, Jamie. He's done a job, but he's run out of ideas. Seems to have gone backwards. Fans pay the money. Fair play. Yeah, they have the right to vent no matter what. Mike Bassett, 4-4-2. I love a bit of old-fashioned 4-4-2, Brian. It'd be fantastic. Andrew Tuck, the brand of football is now worse than club POs. I said this yesterday. If that had been Claude Puel, he'd have been absolutely lambasted. I got in so much shit for that back in Claude Puel. It was unbelievable the amount of grief that I was getting. It's the same football. It's the same football, lacking trophies. Now, it's not back then. It's not the past. We're sounding like Notts Forest and Derby fans, which we don't want to be like. Carlos, somehow, I don't think we can get. Morning, Jamie. One hell of a messed up club at the moment. Dave, if Brendan goes, I've got no clues who to replace him. Yes, I know there's no people out there to replace him. Brendan have definitely got an air of arrogance about him with his comments post-match. Yes, he has. Right, I'm going to bring Jono in. Jono, hold on, Macca. Injuries are not helping. It was nice to see you yesterday, Macca. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Hope the wife enjoyed the game too much, sitting next to you shouting. I'm going to bring Jono in. Jono, let me bring you in now. You all right, Jono? How are you, pal?
Yeah, I'm all right. At least Man United got a smashing as well, so at least we're not the only team that got a absolute hammering yesterday. But no,
I think you're breaking up.
Am I breaking up? I think it's you breaking up.
I think you are. I'm not sure who is. Oh, okay. Well, carry on, Jono. Carry on.
But no, it was a abysmal performance. This is the shirt I'm wearing where we won the FA Cup. This for me is the highest that Brendan will take us, and he's got 4 games to me that prove me wrong. We have to beat Warsaw. For me, if we don't beat them, that I agree with you, Jamie. That season over. We can't get in Europe. We can't get to Europe in the Premier League. So for me, that's a season over. Then we've got 3 big Premier League games. We've got Watford, Southampton, and Villa. If we don't get 6 points from those 3 games, for me, he's gone. That's where I stand now. Because
I totally agree there. Do you agree with this one that Josh Preshner? Do you agree with this that Josh Preshner says? I think Rodgers would have gone under Vichai. Do you think he was, or is Top trying to give him a bit more time to try and sort it out? Because I just think his time's up. I really do. I think his time's gone. He's hit that ceiling. I just don't. Well, I didn't enjoy it yesterday watching that football.
Well, Ranieri won the Premier League, won the Champions League, and they sat Ranieri only 6 or 5 months after winning the Premier League. That says it all. Vichai was not worried about what he did, what he's done for the club. He worried about then and now. He had the knowledge of when this things aren't going well. It can spiral. When do I make the change? And he had the strength just to go, right, Ranieri, thank you for so much for what you've done for us. It's time to go. And Brendan, if Claude Puel or Ranieri was in Brendan Rodgers' shoes now, he would have gone.
Yeah. Derek C says, Brendan has lost the players and the fans now. Do you think he's lost the players and the fans?
I think he's losing the players. Thing is, with fans, I don't want him. I really respect Brendan. He's brought us to the status of like potential top team breakthrough to top 6 so far last 2 seasons. He's been consistent in the first 2 seasons he's been with us, but as Tom said yesterday, it's a third season syndrome with like same as Liverpool. After the 3rd season, the players get bored, it gets repetitive, and they start to bottle it.
David Main here says, what a load of crap. I think he's talking about what I'm talking about. He's the best manager we ever had. But surely it's got to be what's happening now, not the past. Yes, a great achievement winning the league, a great achievement winning the FA Cup, a great achievement winning the Community Shield against Man City and Chelsea this year in the summer. But it's the last 3 months. People are saying it's a blip. It's not a blip. 3 months isn't a blip in my mind. We've had 12 games. Everyone says, look.
I think with the invincible season, but then his tactics were so old-fashioned that they weren't getting the results. You've got to appreciate what they've done for the past for the club, but to move forward in the modern game, you've got to make those sort of tactical changes. This stubbornness he has of playing slow football from the back, obviously people suss us out. It's not working.
No, it isn't, is it? It's definitely not working.
Can't hear you, mate.
So I'm just trying to move so people can get the connection a bit better. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, Tom's put the poor form It's from the back end of last season too. It goes from February, doesn't it? It's not just this season. It has been from February. Yes, we won the FA Cup. Yes, we won the Community Shield, but we haven't been playing that well, have we, since even February time?
But the FA Cup performance for me showed that even if you're having a bad run of form, the players in that game dug so deep. They made ridiculous tackles. They play from the heart. We didn't do that yesterday. We haven't done that for the whole season. Apart from in the Man United game, we haven't done that once. We
haven't played with any passion,
right.
Any fight. There's no leader. The intensity's gone. Literally, I said on my video yesterday, it was shocking. It was embarrassing. I thought it'd be different watching it live. I thought, watching it on the TV, people tell me, you always only watch it on the TV. It's different when you're at the ground. No, it was exactly the same to me on the TV. It was, and there was no atmosphere there yesterday. It was no atmosphere there yesterday, and I think that's got to be down to the way the team play, so the crowd can get on them. If you've got nothing to cheer, people around me, there was no noise whatsoever. I was in Block H1, and all I heard was people moan and groan how embarrassing it was, how shocking it was. All it is backwards play. Oh, here we go. It's going straight back to Casper. It was just, Jono, it's driving me mad at the minute. Leicester are driving me mad.
What's worse? Watford beat Man United yesterday. Norwich have got a new manager, D. Smith, and they look good yesterday.
Yeah.
Aston Villa.
Didn't Villa win yesterday?
Yeah, Villa won. All the teams below us are starting to perform now, and that's worrying.
Like Michael's saying here, we're playing the same way, week in, week out, no change. That's got to be down to the manager, surely. Tom Hogger says, when will Rodgers scrap the zonal marking? Like he said yesterday, I know most teams don't have a man on the post, but the defending is shocking. Rudiger was on the line. He ran past Michael. He ran past the zonal defenders. God knows who was meant to mark him. And ball into space, and he headed it in. He had a free header to head it in. How does that zonal defending work, Jono? We've conceded so many. And then Brendan Rodgers says, we don't have problems from set pieces. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
We need to put someone on the post. I know, when we won the Premier League, no one was doing 4-4-2. That was classed as a old formation, and we won the Premier League.
Yeah.
You go back to if the modern game isn't working for you, you go back to absolute basics, and then if that doesn't, then you put someone on the post. We're conceding back post every time. If the player was there, we wouldn't concede them. It's simple, but his arrogance is showing that he wants to stay in his own mind. We don't need a ban on the post, and it's making us down. That's our downfall.
Yeah. Morning, Reedy. How are you, pal?
I'm good. Things to think about, but yeah, all good.
What are you got to think about then from tomorrow? Has your opinion changed from what you said yesterday?
I didn't say it on the views, but for me, I think it is time for him to go, because don't get me wrong, I think he maybe could turn this around, but with the games coming up in December, if we lose nearly all of them, all the big ones, we could be down relegation battle. This could be a bit of a situation if we do lose all of them.
Like I said, really, all the teams below us are now picking up points.
Exactly.
We're in 12th. We're in 12th.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, a few wins here and there.
Yeah. We're in 12th at the minute, aren't we? We're struggling with 4 points. Everyone keeps saying we're 4 points off 6th or 7th place. We've got to be looking over our shoulder now. We've got to be really looking over our shoulder. We can't keep playing this way. I really don't think we can keep playing this way.
We need the new manager bounce. For me, it's about changing the whole system up. The way we're playing at the moment, it's the same system. It just doesn't want to work. If you bring a new manager in, the new system bounce will work. It will change things around. You might have a different view on how we line up the team and where we position players for certain set pieces. Because Brendan Rodgers said before this press conference, he said that we didn't have an issue with set pieces. The moment that goal went in, we're having issues with it. We're trying to sort it, and we're still obviously struggling with it. So why? But he seems confident in trying to change things around still. But for me, now Solskjaer's gone, I think I honestly want him to just say, I'm going by. Because I don't think he would suit United, but I want him to go there just so it'll be even worse for United. But I just don't know who we're going to bring in if we do.
What people are saying is like the club is rotten. I don't think it's rotten. We've got a brilliant owner. We've got a brand new training ground. We've got brilliant staff. The players are new. They're young. They're hungry. Like when Kieran Hall comes on, he's hungry. We've got hungry players. But the only thing for me that's sort of stubborn is the manager. For me, like he's the only thing that's not moving forward with Leicester City. He's not changing his tactics to play a modern game. He's just stuck with this one style of football, which is slow. He's got slow tactics, and our club's going quickly, and it's not working.
See, like Daniel Knight says, Brendan Rodgers is him and the team in a relegation battle because they're too soft and they're too weak. Which I agree, you need a bit of fight and a bit of spirit, and we haven't got the fight and spirit for a relegation battle. I do not think we have. If people are saying, "Oh, let's give it till game 10," we've given it till game 10. We're in the same situation, and people are now saying, "Oh, you've got to give him till Christmas." That's wrong. You can't give him till Christmas. You've got to sort something out now. If we lose on Thursday, we're out of Europa League. The confidence is going to be down. You've got Watford on Sunday. If we lose against them, they had a cracking result. They're going to be flying on Sunday. They're going to be wanting to come here. They're going to be up for the battle. I think it's Ranieri's first game back because he didn't make it with Fulham, did he? No. As a manager, I think it's his first game back. So I don't know. I really don't know. Something's got to change.
I have to drop out because I've got work.
I've now upped it here with Rodgers. He's done it as much as he can.
I'm going to shoot off for work, guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right, see you in a minute.
Yeah. Right then. See you later, Jono. Thanks a lot, pal. It was a piece of piss for him at Celtic. There was no other in Scotland to chat, which is true. There wasn't. Now there's different matter. It shows that Gerrard has left Rangers for Villa. There's nothing in Scotland, is there, Reedy? There is nothing in Scotland.
I don't know how we can say that, because with someone like Gerrard with Rangers, it was a different ball game because you can't get the level between Scottish Premier League and the Premier League. Yes, we're a higher level, but how higher? Because people say in the La Liga or in any other top division, their level is not as good as ours. But how high is that level? Because them two teams have beaten Premier League teams before and whatnot. So I don't know, but for me, Brendan Rodgers could change it. And I think, yes, he's probably been our best manager we've had. But I think it's just time we need to just cut him, because unless things change, and with the December period we've got, it could look very bad for us.
It could. I mean, like Ian Betts has said, sell Seagrave, back to Beaver Drive, wasted money, should have spent the money on the team. To be honest, I think I agree with that. Why do we need such a big change, such a big training group? To a housing estate to see, and they're just like going into the common mat with the modern day people. They moved to Seagrave, they've got everything done for them, the washing, the ironing, the room, the food, there's nothing. Now they're playing, I don't know, I think he's right there. We should have never gone to Seagrave. I think it's moved up to level. If we do get relegated this year, Reedy, what's going to happen? The players going to leave. We're going to have £100 million training ground in the Championship. What players are going to stay for that? What players will stay for that? We'll be an up and down team again, like Norwich. Players will leave. Players will come and go. We don't need that. We need to consolidate our position.
That's where you have to get rid of him now, because you don't want to get into that rot. Yes, he might change it around after December, but it might be too late after that. It might be too hard to get back up. So, like I say, Norwich has showed it. I think they won yesterday.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be fun.
Villa won. All these manager bounces, yes, they probably might have won anyway, but with the new bounce, the new tactics, and new like formation styles and all that, I think that's what we just need. Even if the manager isn't as good as Rodgers, just see it. David Moyes at West Ham. I won't say he's one of the best managers, but he seems to be doing something for him.
He's managed to get stuff out the players that the previous couple of managers couldn't get. You just need that manager to come in, give him a kick up the arse. Not saying that this at all. People are going to accuse me of saying this. It was very similar with Nigel Pearson. He was the manager that came in and got us back up and running. We need a manager of that type of influence and that can come in, take everything by the scruff of the neck, because I don't imagine Brendan Rodgers is a teacup thrower and gets aggressive with the players. I really don't. Wayne Dunnicliffe says change is needed. I like Rodgers, but change is needed. Craig Pearson, he's got to be a bigger man and say, yes, I fucked it up. He would be more... Yes, if he came out on national TV and said what Craig just said, then yes, I'd show more respect. But like I said, yes, listen, the noise coming from the club is deafening. The lack of noise, coming from the club is deafening. You just know what's going to go on. There's going to be a vote of confidence soon, and then it's going to go all wrong. That's me. Might help if we switch from zonal marking to man marking. Yeah, because zonal marking is really working, isn't it, Reader?
But that's the thing. It won't change under Rodgers. He won't be risky and change everything that needs changing. Yes, he said that there is issues with set pieces for us against us, but he won't change it just to see if it works. He will keep the same way. He just will change things around in that sort of style. He won't change it, and that's where, again, we need a new manager to change stuff like that. And so we've got a new look on it.
Jasmine has said
had Vardy on the halfway line. We need that in every situation because he takes two people out.
Yeah. I agree with that. Cycle this week says he wants to play Champions League before he's finished. Well, that only means, in one mind to me, means he's on about leaving. Yeah. That's all I can think about it. Riders Republic says club. Oh, where it is? Sorry, hide that one. Riders Republic said club statement. Where it is? There it is. Club statement. I wish. We never get club statements. We never know. We're the last ones to know, aren't we? Stephen Price says the players need dropping, but Rodgers won't drop him. Rodgers came out the other week and says if they're not playing right, he will drop him. He hasn't done that, has he? He hasn't dropped the players at all that are out of form. I really don't understand. I mean, like Ethan says, play Dakar for once. Ward. Most people say if it's not fit, if it's not broke, don't fix it. This is broke at the minute, I think, Jamie, to be honest, pal, don't you?
Yeah, I think what will you see lineup-wise on Thursday? That's the change. You see a whole different lineup and we play better, then I'm not too sure. I think on Thursday you'll see someone like Daka, you'll see probably Chowdhury, you'll see maybe Dewsbury Hall. You'll see a completely different lineup for me, and I just hope it makes a bit of a change to it, because at the moment, if we play the same team and same formation we have done, it just doesn't want to work.
Carl Coles just says, I'm so pissed off with this bullshit. I watched Rodgers' interview. It's the same. Just like I repeat, pause, repeat. It's the same week in, week out. I just don't understand what is going on. We have sheds. We have a shed ton of pace, but we don't use it to advantage. Yesterday, Barnes and Lookman, even Vardy's still quick at the age of 30. What is he? 33, 34 in January. We don't use the pace at all, do we? I can't even remember Vardy having a chance yesterday. Oh, he had that one header that he headed over the bar.
The first few minutes we looked all right with pace-wise. We kept countering and countering them. But the moment their 2 goals went in because of stupid errors, we can't get back into it. And then it just goes goal after goal after goal after goal. We can't keep going behind so early on. This game yesterday was the exact copy and paste of Arsenal. Exactly the same game as Arsenal. It was just even worse because we probably could have seen it. Goals.
I mean, do you believe he changes too much? I think that's why we are shit. Do you think he makes too many changes?
No, I think his substitutions are wrong, though. The only game that I think his substitutions are right was against United when we went guns blazing out for it, putting Daka on, putting Madders on. But the certain substitutions he makes just doesn't show like he wants to fight for it. Like he brings Dewsbury Hall on in the 90th minute against Chelsea when we're 3-0 down. What's that going to change?
It was like Jason's just said. Wrong one. It was like Jason just said. It was men against. The dish yesterday to Phil off air. It was against boys. I really don't understand. I don't know. They train all week. They train all week. They've had a full week's training. Majority of them have had a full week's training, and it's the same week in, week out. What do they actually do? Tell me, what do you think, Reedy, they actually do?
No idea. No idea. They say they try and change things to make it better, but after the last international break, when we played United and won, he said that we sorted out the defensive issues. Did we out? What happened yesterday? We probably could. Like I said, we conceded 7 goals, I think, and only 3 of them were allowed.
Yeah.
So,
like Harvey said, yes, I agree. He's one of the best managers we've had. Look what he's done so far. I think it's embarrassing. Look at Ranieri. He won the league, and we were getting relegated. We were third from bottom when we won the league. We'd have been the worst winning Premiership team ever if we'd got relegated then.
Thing is,
so it's not embarrassing. Go on.
It's the fact is, if we were playing well and we lost, fair play. But it's because we're not playing well at all and we're getting battered. If we're playing well and we lose, I couldn't care less. I said yesterday in my show, if we lost to Chelsea, fair play. But as long as we fight for it, I was happy with it. But we didn't even fight.
If Harvey's still there, Jamie wants to ask Harvey if he enjoys watching that style of football. So answer that question, Harvey. Do you enjoy that style of football? Because I don't enjoy it. I think it's exactly the same thing. It has still been the same. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
Like I say, we need to get back to basics. If anything, he needs to go back to basics. He needs to put Kelechi and Vardy from what worked last season. He needs to play Ricardo on the right. He needs to play Justin on the left. We need to play that old style of football we had where we kept running up the pitch, coming back, running up the pitch, coming back. But I've just got to hope for when Fofana comes back in the new year, it just changes something. I know it's not all down to him, but the way he moves forward on the ball is completely different to every single one of the defenders we've got now. I think I was like, there's some player, I think it was Amati and Zunju every time the ball got from Casper. They didn't want the ball. He got pinging him to the wing back kind of style, and then came back because he don't want it on that area. They're too scared with the defenders be on that side. Why are you scared as a defender to push forward with the ball?
Yeah, I totally agree. Just while we're there's 180 people watching. Whatever platform you're watching this on, please like, share, subscribe on all our social media. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up for a like, subscribe, and share it on Facebook. Get it round, get people watching. Also, if you like what I'm doing, please follow me on Twitter. If you don't, no need to follow me on Twitter. It'd be nice if you could, but doesn't matter if you don't, but it'd be nice. But please share and like everything on Leicester Fan TV, please. The last few things, need a midfield general and Andy Meadows. Do you agree? There's no one taking shots there, Jack.
Yeah, I don't. For me, Casper does stuff and commands stuff when it's too late. There needs to be somebody in the midfield to always be there, even in the 10th minute. I saw Chelsea yesterday. Every single player, when we got a corner or when we were attacking, you could see every Chelsea player putting their arms up, saying, "You need to get there. You need to get there." No, we didn't even try, even demanding. Anyone wasn't. No one was demanding what they wanted to do.
See, Andy Meadows has gone, we need midfield general. George Abbott has said about, let's get rid of that one. George Abbott has said, is Tielemans not a midfielder then? Yes, but he's not that commanding midfielder.
No.
And spray it out. And the Tielemans rolled into one, don't we? To be a quality midfield player.
Yeah, he needs to be, don't get me wrong, I don't rate Jordan Henderson as highly as people say he does, but that's the sort of player we need. We need that controlling midfielder that knows what he has to ping a ball 50 yards.
Yeah. Facebook user says, I hate the style of football Brendan is playing. Vardy and Nacho had no service yesterday whatsoever due to a non-existent midfield. Also, the question that Ben's asked as well is Soumaire is a problem. How easy does a player run past him? He doesn't track back. Piss poor attitude to me. So, you know what? When I first saw him in the pre-season friendlies, I thought he looked quite good. But then I saw him yesterday, live and in the flesh. He does look. He did a job, but he does.
I thought at times he did well, but like I say, the one where Kante just ran through the whole midfield and shot, I thought, you know what, if he gets a goal now, how many goals did he score for us? He scored like 2 in about...
No, one. He got one.
He got one. He got one goal. And
that was a toe poke against Watford.
He ran through the whole team of us and just shot in. He was pretty much open goal for him.
Yeah. It was like the first goal. It was an attacking free kick just on the edge of the centre circle, wasn't it? And it went backwards. It went for a corner. We conceded a goal. It was unbelievable. 7 defensive midfielders running back. Then Kante run. They use the left peg. They only use... He scored 25 yards out and puts it in the top corner. Why are they not defending that better? There's 7 defensive, well, including the keeper, Casper, 8 defensive-minded players there, and not one of them made a tackle. I don't know what tactics they're playing. Can you tell me from yesterday, Reddy? You were there. You were just in front of me, weren't you? We found out. You sat just in front of me. What tactics was he playing yesterday? There was no counter-attacking.
I think
possession football doesn't score goals.
I think he was trying to counter-attack, but like I say, at the start, it looked all right with counter-attacks. We had Vardy on a run through. We had Lookman getting a few runs. Like I say, the moment the goals go in, it just shuts us down. What else can we do? And then the midfield don't want to be interested. We had moments in the game. Don't get me wrong. We had moments in the game, little like 30-second sprints where we had aggression on them every 2 seconds. But then we stopped. Then we did it again. And we stopped. And I could hear the crowd getting a bit hype for it. But after that 30 seconds, it was gone again. We need that. Not all game, because I don't think the players can do that every single second. But you need it to be aggressive. And
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the first effort on goal was Maddison about 58 minutes, I think.
On goal,
first attempt, on target. The first, I think we had about 3 around the hour mark, and that was all we had. I think Maddison had 2, and Amati had 1. We're cracking. Saved by Mendy, that was from Daniel Amati. I'd have ripped the back of the net out if that had gone in. But we just don't see. I don't know. We were 2-0 down after 25 minutes. Again, 2 home games on the trot, and you've lost the game from there. You're chasing. And I really, I'm stuck for answers. I don't know what's happening. I mean, like Andy Meadows says, where it is, not that one. That one. No, wrong one. Where are we going? That one. Andy Meadows had such a little to do, signed for Amazon delivery in the second. Yeah. He didn't have anything to do, did he, apart from... And the 2 chances that Maddison had were literally straight at him. They only had 1 real save of note to make from Daniel Amati, didn't he? So, I don't know. Reedy, before we go, I want to know if there is anything, and anybody out there, man of the match. Who would you give man of the match to if there was anybody out there that was man of the match?
Probably Albrighton. I'd say probably Albrighton.
Blakey Scott has just been sacked.
Has he? Yeah, he has,
Yeah, literally everyone's putting on here now.
Yeah, he has.
Just left. Solskjaer has left the building, not our building. Yeah. So what do you think that means then? What do you think that means?
It means someone's going in there. And for me, I don't want to be harsh, but I hope it's Brendan Rodgers. We need to get him out as soon as possible. Yeah,
a lot of people agree with you. Brent Albrighton for the man of the match. I said that. Albrighton as well. Albrighton and maybe Daniel Amati. Because if everyone gave 110% like Mark Albrighton did, we would have not played like that yesterday. Paul Groves has, but it's called football. Sometimes the unexpected happens. Just remember, get behind your team and lift their spirits. No one likes losing, but it happens. No one died. Why do people keep going on about remember where we came from? It's not where we came from. It is now. It is the moment in time now. It's not what happened 10 years ago. It's not what happened when Brian Little was here or Martin O'Neill was here or winning the FA Cup in May. It's about what we're playing now. And I think that is what I am getting really fed up with. It's the same style of football. Yes, I know the unexpected happens. Yes, I know we won the league. It was an unbelievable achievement. It was an unbelievable achievement to win the FA Cup. But we haven't grown from there at all, have we? Since we've won the FA Cup, we have not grown from there at all.
Thing is, I'm not saying that we expect to get top 4 or even challenge for it because we're not there at the moment. Yes, we've done it the last 2 seasons, but we didn't get it. Our job is to get into Europe and the way we're doing it is nowhere near. That's the problem. Not because we're playing bad. It's not all because we're playing bad. It's not because I want him out there. It's because we're not playing good at all.
The councillor has put, cracking point by the councillor, no issues with losing the game, but we fight for every minute of that pitch time, and that it ain't happening. That is true. You know, when we had the great, I know we keep harking, when we had the great escape, Nigel Pearson, we lost a lot of games, but we weren't disappointed because we were playing well, and we looked like we didn't look like we're winning every game, but we looked like we had a chance of winning games. We ain't got a Scooby-Doo of winning any games. We don't look like winning any games, do we?
No, not at all. That's why I think it's about time, because
to Chelsea, who are far the best team going to win the league, which I hopefully do because I've got them in the sweepstake. So the Chelsea, so I hope they do win the league, and then I get my money back and a bit more. Yes, Chelsea played well, but if we played well and lost 3-0 and put our heart and soul into that game and lost 3-0 and tried to get back, but we didn't. We didn't show anything, and there's no fight, there's no spirit, there's no heart. The soul's gone from the team. Ian Betts, too passive, no fight, no leader, no voices, no hope.
That is the word.
I haven't reached them depths just yet, Ian. I've gone for no fight, no leader, but not that's gone a little bit too far down the track. That's a hole you don't want to be in, isn't it, Reader?
Yeah, I've said it's all about the words. Passion.
Come from. I don't want to go back there. Yes, I don't want to go back there, but that's the way we're going. That's the way we're going. We had fight and passion back then. We haven't got any of that at all. We don't look like scoring mine. Never 9 win it. Correct, Andy Meadows. Correct. Ivan has said, do Leicester players want Brendan out like the man you wanted with Ollie? You can't be bad team overnight. It just shows they've probably gone. I know I don't want to talk about what's happened at Man U. Anything has happened at Man U. You get so far, don't you? You get so far. It's probably, I mean, Rodgers. Ollie had that job in Norway, Mould or what it was, and he had a job at Cardiff, and he didn't do very well there, either of them. And he gets a big job like that, and he's probably struggling. It might take someone of an experienced head to go in there and calm it down.
Yeah.
As for I just don't stop her. Eddie Byrne, stop harking about where we came from. It's pathetic. Yes, we know. Another thing, sick of signing players for the future. What about now? We are going backwards. It's been plain to see. Eddie's agreeing. There's a lot of comments coming on here agreeing with what we've been saying today. Michael Lee Allen, toothless. Hashtag, we look lost at the Mo. We need to shake things up. Yes, we do need to shake things up. David Brown, people are living too much in the past. They are, ain't they, Reedy? They are. But yeah, I don't know, Reedy. I've had a bit of a rant this morning. Is there any last thing you want to say on yesterday before?
I just hope things change before
now.
either the Premier League or even the Europa League game, because again, it's a must win against Warsaw now, and the way we're playing, I can't even see that happening. And against Watford, like you said, they beat United. We could get smacked if we don't play well.
Yeah. Kevin's just said it's like Peter Taylor. I think that's just a bit before your time, isn't it, really, Peter Taylor?
Yeah.
It's nice to see. Patrick Hooker said it's nice to see the penny drop in. We don't ask for much. We want a team to try some passion and commitment. It's true, isn't it? Tom's got hit the nail on the head there. We need passion. We need commitment. I'll add a bit more to that, Tom. We need a bit of fight. We need a bit of steel. We need a bit of that saying we had. It's happened to it. Gone. It has gone. Foxes never quit. Fearless foxes. Like that. The video before the game, the montage, the ba-boom, 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 and it's showing all the players. Why doesn't that get everyone up? Where's it gone? Where's the fearless foxes gone? LCFC grey, no urgency. Yes, I totally agree with that. All this, Danny Spencer, let's see. All this sack Brendan lot who comes out and seriously, there's no better manager out there. Danny, yes, there might not be a better manager there, but we need something to change. Brendan's not going to change it, is he? What has Brendan done to change it this 3 months? People are saying we're on a blip. How can you have a blip for 3 months, Reedy? Something needs to change. There is managers out there. You can go out and...
With Lance's message as well, when we were playing the European champions who were really well. Yes, but there's a fact of a fight. We need to fight for it. There's no fight there to even we just let them play. We let them get, 6 goals and only half of them went in for them. How can you concede that many and not even fight? That's the problem.
We have Nick Moore says we haven't been bad overnight. We've been bad since the COVID party. Yes, we have been bad since the COVID party. And I'll even go even further. Remember when we won 8 on the bounce a couple of years ago, and then we played Norwich and we drew 1-1. In between that week, Brendan Rodgers wanted to talk to Arsenal, didn't he? Since then, we haven't been playing well at all. We have not been playing well for nearly 18 months. It's gone back. But we like it, what I'm saying. Fair enough. But it's the truth. Since that Norwich game, when we drew 1-1 with them, I don't think we've been playing well at all.
Not at all, no.
No. Ben Morgan has said, been bad since the arse end of last season. Yes, we have. 3 months has gone. 3 months. This goes back to last. Yes, Andy Meadows is agreeing. Staying up. Staying up has got 40 points. 40 points is our target now. It has to be, doesn't it? It has to be. Carrick has been confirmed as the manager. Well, caretaker manager, I'd have thought. Right. Reedy, it's been much privilege seeing you this morning. But like I said, start the pal.
Yeah. All good. That's fine. I'll see you on Thursday, yeah?
See you on Thursday night, yes. So, Reedy, we shall see you later. Thanks for joining me, and we shall see you later. Let's get rid of you. Yeah. Get rid of yourself, Reedy. There we go. Well, thanks for joining me. I know it's been a bit of a pain, a bit of a rant, but we needed to get that rant out of the way. Sorry for my connections being a bit bad. I thought it would be better. But cheers for watching. Much appreciated. It's nice and cold. I'll be at the game Thursday. If you want to come and have a chat with me Thursday before, after, or even during the game, I'm in Block H1. I don't mind having a bit of a chat with you all. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Hope to see you Thursday. I'm still back in the... You can tell Leicester, anybody that says that I've not supported them since before 2016 when we won the league is totally wrong. So anybody that's put comments on there, give your head a wobble, you're absolutely deluded. I've been supporting these lads since 1977 and I'll always will be. Anyone that tells me to bugger off back to Spain because I haven't been here for 2 years, fair enough. Cracking comment. If that's the best you've got to come up with, absolutely brilliant. Much appreciated. I shall see you later. I shall see you Thursday. It's ciao, ciao. Adios. Goodbye. Top of the morning to you. See you later. Come on, you foxes.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newby Co estate agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.